Hi you guys. I'm waiting for everybody to log on and then we'll start. So today I'm going to be doing this New Year's Eve cut crease look. If my lighting is too strong, let me know so I can kind of pull back a little bit. Sorry I have no music. It's going to be kind of quiet. We'll get started here in a second. Hi Rosie. Thank you for watching. Hi Roberto. Oh, from Mexico. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to wait a little bit longer for a few more people to log on. Hi Irma. Hi Jody from Dallas. Oh, my last name is Franco too. Hi Eunice. Thank you for watching. Thank you Yvette. Hi Lacey. Oh wow, from Paris. Okay, so again, I'm just going to wait for a little bit more people to log on. And again, this is the look that I'm creating. I figured it's like perfect for New Year's and, you know, the holidays. And I'll show you how to do it really simply. A lot of people think it's a really complicated look, any type of cut crease, but I think I make it pretty simple. I tried to anyway. Yes, Houston. I wish I had the patience to do cardio. Anna Laura. Oh, Puerto Rico. Cool. Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and get started here. So just before we begin, to kind of let you know what I've already done, well, clearly I have my face done, and then I primed with my MAC Soft Ochre paint pot on my eyelid, so we're pretty much ready to go. And I'm going to go ahead and start the eyeshadow look. Let me see if I can position my camera well. Okay, and then you guys let me know if it's like too hard to see, or if there's anything like you can't see for whatever reason. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with my Anastasia shadows. I have this little palette here. So what I always recommend with doing like these dark eye looks is I always recommend starting with a light color first. You always want to work your way up from light to dark, because obviously if you start dark, it's going to be really hard to blend out. It just makes it harder to blend, and once you go dark, you can't really undo it, unless you want to kill your eye to, sorry, I'm getting stuck in the comments, unless you want to kill your eye blending, to take the black out. So I always start with light first. So I'm going to go in with my Anastasia brush here. This is the A25. So she just launched her new brushes. I believe they're on the site now, but if not, you can expect to see those soon. So this is the A25 blending brush. So it's it's not too big, or at least not to me. It kind of fits perfectly in my crease area. So if you have eyes similar to mine, you see how my eye crease is here. It's almost like a hooded eye almost, so it's really small. So this kind of fits perfectly into the crease. So again, this is the A25. So I'm going to go in with this shadow here. It's called Custard. So it's this lightest one here, and I'm going to go in and blend that into my crease. So you see I'm doing circular motions And then once I start to get to the front of the eye, I'm doing windshield wiper motion. So kind of going back and forth here in this area, and then circular here in this outer area. And I'm kind of lightening the pressure as I get to the outer part of the eye. Okay. So now I'm going to go in with Fawn. So you see it's just a little bit deeper than Custard. Custard looks a lot lighter here because of my lighting, but it's a little bit more brown than it looks here. It kind of looks nude on here, but it's brown. And so now I'm going in with Fawn. So it's almost like a contour shade. And I'm going to go in and place that right over that Custard. And so same thing where I'm kind of doing windshield wiper motions kind of in this area and then circular motions in the outer area. And then guys, feel free to share this. The more people that see it, the better. And I really appreciate it too. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with this deep brown shadow. So you see I pretty much softly worked my way up. Now I'm going to go in. You could do one more shade if you wanted to. That's not so deep because this brown's almost black. So if you wanted to, you could. I'm going to go ahead and go in with this. And so same thing. I'm laying it down the same way in my crease. And I'm starting on the outer part of the eye. Notice my brush doesn't go past my lashes. So I kind of start here and then circular motions in the outer area, and then back and forth in the beginning, in the front of my eye. And I kind of lighten my pressure, and then just kind of softly blend out, feather it out. Okay, and so now I'm going to go in with a little bit of my black shadow. And again, do the same thing. So start in this area. And I got just a little bit of black. I didn't want to get too much because black gets crazy really quickly. And so you just want to make sure that you blend the black really, really well, because black can look harsh very quickly. And especially like on pictures, even if you feel like it's blended, blend a little bit more. So that way it doesn't look like crazy harsh or anything. And so you see I have no extra product, I'm just kind of focusing on blending. Okay. And then if you feel like it's a little messy, don't worry, because we kind of go back in and we're going to cut the crease anyway. So now I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Metallic Luster Liner. She has this one in gold too. But for this look, obviously we're going to use the silver. So the way that I typically do cut creases is I'll kind of cut it with something else and then go in with another product. But this is what makes this specific look so simple, is you're able to just cut it with this liner. So it kind of takes off another like 10 minutes of the process. So I'm going to start at the beginning of my eye. Let's see if I can turn here and you can kind of see. So for me, my eye, you see how my eye folds? I'm going right above that. So you don't want to go too far above that or too far under. If you go too far under, when you open your lid, all of your shimmer or whatever you have on your lid will kind of get on your in your crease area, so you don't want that. So you want to be sure to kind of look straight on into a mirror and see where your eye creases, so that way you can cut right above that. So again, I'm cutting my crease with this metallic liner. And so again, don't be afraid if you get just a little messy, because we're going to go back in and kind of clean that up anyway. I got my lips done, that's why they're so big. Okay, so as you can tell, I'm kind of laying down this metallic liner pretty much just at the beginning of my eye. I'm going to leave this as is because we're going to go in and add liner there anyway, so I'm not going to go over that part. So I'm pretty much just filling in. So I cut my crease, and then now I'm just filling in the beginning of the eye here. Okay. So now I'm going to go in with my, I'm lying, I'm going to go in with my eyelash glue. So this one is the Duo glue. I like these with like a brush on them. They're just convenient for me. So I'm going to go in with this, and I'm going to go right over that, that metallic liner. So I'm going to do just kind of like a little line. So I'm using it almost the way that I would use eyeliner. And I'm going right where I did that metallic liner, because this is where I'm going to lay my glue down now. So, okay. So I hope you guys saw that. And so now I'm going to go in with this glitter. This is from Bulk Glitters. This one is called Starstruck Silver. So I'm kind of scared to tip it over, but yeah, I can't do that. But it's a really sparkly silver glitter. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Swish brush. I already have glitter on it, but you can see it's like a really detailed kind of liner brush. And so I'm going to go in, I'm going to dip into the glitter, and then I'm just going to kind of tap onto where I laid that glue down at. And you can see I didn't put the glue all over the eyelid. I kind of just put it right where, pretty much right where I want the glitter. So it's kind of like just a small little line. And then if it starts to dry out, don't worry, you can always go back in and then just do it again. So mine kind of dried out just a little bit because I was talking too much. So I'm going to go in, and I'm kind of winging it too, like at the end. I'm kind of doing like a little bit of a wing. And again, going back in with that glitter and then just laying it down. So this is pretty much how you make your own like glitter liner instead of having to buy them, because they're super expensive. So this is how I make all of my like glitter liners, instead of, they're usually like $25, $30. So these bulk glitter little jars are like $1.50, I think, $1.50. Hi cousin, thank you for watching. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my this is my Anastasia brush in number 3. So you can see it's like a detailed liner brush. It kind of resembles a lip brush, but it's super thin, so that's why I like it. And I'm going to go in with the waterproof cream color. So this one's in Jet. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to start my liner. I'm using the Duo brush on adhesive. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the liner. And so this is preference. I kind of, sometimes I start at the beginning of the eye, sometimes I start at the end. It just depends on what mood I'm in that day. So you can see I'm just lining my eye first. I find this to be the simplest way. And then as far as like everything that I'm wearing on the rest of my face, I'll answer you guys as soon as we're done here. I'll tell you everything that I'm using. So don't feel you're going to miss out on that. Okay, so now I'm going to pretty much start to build my wing. You see, I'm making small strokes. I know it's really intimidating, but I feel like if you do it in small strokes, it just makes it easier. And so now, I'm just going to kind of, again, just flick it out, wing it. Now, you don't have to feel so much pressure to do this like incredibly well, because again, we're going to go over it. I'm going to fill all this in with shadow, so it's not even going to be like a true wing. Okay. So, pretty much done with that. So I'm going to go in with the same brush. So my same 3 brush, and I'm going to go in back in with that black. So it's the Noir Shadow by Anastasia. I'm just going to load it up on my brush. Tap off the excess because it gets really crazy. And then just start to fill in all of this here. So that's why I said you didn't have to focus too much on the liner, because we're going to fill that in with black shadow anyway. And so you see I'm pretty much following like right along that glitter, and then just filling this in kind of like midway. So again, following the line of that glitter where my glitter stops, and then coming about midway. And then just make sure you blend that really well, so that way it doesn't look like 2 different colors. And then with the excess product that I have on my brush, I'm just going to kind of line in here. So again, no extra product, just the excess product that I have on my brush. And what this also does is it kind of helps get rid of like any extra glitter that's just hanging around up here. It kind of takes that away. So it's kind of, you're further cutting your crease and then getting rid of any of that extra glitter. Okay. And so now I'm going to go in with my, it's kind of like a smoky brush. This is the A14 brush by Anastasia. And I'm just going to go in, so there's no product on it, and I'm just going to go in and kind of blend any of that black and brown out, so that way it doesn't look harsh. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of that noir, and then go into my other eye, so that way I can kind of even it out, because this one seems a little bit darker. And so you see it allows you to get like right in there. That's why I love this brush. And again, this is the A14 Anastasia brush. Okay, so now to finalize everything, so you see the eye's pretty much done, but to kind of even it out so it doesn't look so naked at the bottom, I'm going to obviously add some color. So this is my A27 Anastasia brush, and you can see it's kind of like a flat shader brush. And so now I'm going to go in with Fawn. I'm not going to start with my light color. I'm just going to go straight into Fawn. Tap off the excess, and then I'm going to go right under my lash line, so my lower lash line. Right under there. Okay. I'm going with the second layer. And same thing. And then now I'm going to follow in with Noir, so the black shadow. And then I'm just going to do the same thing. And you see how the difference that it's making? It was like so naked before. And this just kind of completes the whole look. So again, more Noir. And then just kind of buff that out under the eye. See how that looks? Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my, this is the Ultimate Glow Kit. And I'm going to take this first shade. It's like crazy dirty, but I'm going to take it, Snow, and I'm going to get that on my, let me clean it a little bit, the shader brush again, the A14, so I'm going to get that on there. So again, a little bit of Snow, and then I'm going to put that in my, my tear duct. And so you see it kind of just like opens the eye up, makes it look really bright. Okay. And now I'm going to go ahead and finish with some mascara, and then we'll do falsies. And then we'll talk about everything else I'm using. Okay. So I'm going to go with mascara. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous. I don't focus too much on my top lashes because I use falsies anyway. So I pretty much focus on my bottom lashes. That's like my biggest focus. And again, this is the L'Oreal Voluminous mascara. Okay, I got a little bit right there. Oh, you can't see it. Okay. So now I'm going to go in with my falsies. I'm using the, these are the Vegas Nail Lashes in Grand Glamour. They're like my favorite. Oh, and I forgot to mention, if you wanted to, I'll go ahead and do it. I don't do it a lot just because I wear contacts, so it kind of gets in my eye. But I'm going to take some of that Jet, the waterproof cream liner, and my brush, and I'm going to put it in my waterline. Yes, you can use it for your waterline. In case any of you are wondering, a lot of people are intimidated of putting it in their waterline, but I find that it works actually better than even pencil liner. So you can see kind of like the difference that makes. This is just more dramatic. So you could do without if you wanted to. A lot of the times I do, again, because I wear contacts, but it does make the look, I feel like, more complete. These dark looks, anyway. Okay. So you can see how much more dramatic that looks. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with my lashes. So again, I'm using my Duo Glue. And I'm going to go ahead and pop these lashes on. So again, these are the Vegas Nail Grand Glamour lashes. You can get them at Ulta, I believe Walmart now. Ooh, sorry, dropping my mirror. Okay, so while I'm waiting for these to kind of dry off, I can start answering some questions. So I was seeing you guys ask what lip color I was wearing. I'm using the, give me a second, it's the Anastasia liquid lipstick. I love her liquid lipsticks, by the way. They're my favorite. This one is in Stripped. So the Anastasia liquid lipstick in Stripped. It's like the perfect kind of like pinky nude. I love it. And then the liner that I'm using is the NYX, sorry, this is, where is it? Sorry. Okay. This is the NYX Suede lip liner in Sandstorm. So that's what I use to line my lips, and then I use the Stripped right over it. Oh, so the glitter that I used, it says B1 Starstruck Silver, and this is from bulkglitters.com. Thank you, Rosie. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pop my lashes on. I think it's dry enough or tacky enough. I hope I didn't, I did get in the way. I'll do that with, I'll let you guys see when I put on my other one. Because I think my mirror got in the way of me putting this one on. You see, I just kind of, I pop it on there, I just kind of play with it. And make sure that I have it really close to my lash line, so that way there's no, like, you can't see my, my lid. Or my skin in any way. Okay, and then I kind of push them up after I get them on there, so that way they kind of flare up and out. Okay, so now I'm gonna apply my other one so I can kind of show you how I apply my lashes. So I actually kind of go center, like I apply them centered. I find that this is the easiest way to apply them. Kind of have your mirror position just a little bit lower and kind of look down like this and center it. For me, this is what works. I like to center it first, get it on there, and then kind of push the ends down after that. So I find that this just kind of gives you like complete sight of what you're doing. Okay. So again, I'm just kind of pinching. This is what I like to do. Just be very careful doing it, because you can pinch the crap out of yourself. I pinch the lash and my lashes, my natural lashes, to kind of make sure that they're really on there. And then the good thing, the other good thing about this glue too is, like, if you ever feel like it's just not sticking or it kind of dried out, you can just kind of go in and just kind of place it wherever you need it. I think my lashes are on pretty well. But if you ever run into that problem. Okay. Yeah, I think they're on there. I'm going to kind of get this excess mascara off. Okay. So now that is pretty much the complete look. So again, I think it's really great for New Year's or just any of the holidays, since the holidays are coming up. It's really fun. I get that it might be a little bit too dramatic for some people. That's okay. You could do it with just like the metallic and not even put any of the black in if you felt like it was too much. But I love playing with dark colors, so that's why I wanted to kind of do the black. But you could do like green, smoke it out with green instead if you want to do kind of like a Christmas look. But yeah, so this is pretty much it. So as far as, thank you so much everyone. So as far as the rest of the products that I'm using on my face, the only thing that's really not Anastasia is my foundation. I'm using the L'Oreal Pro Matte foundation, but for my highlight and contour, I use, these are the Anastasia foundation sticks. So I like to use, I actually mix them. So I use the Cool Beige and the Natural. The Cool Beige and the Natural to do my highlighting. So kind of the center of my forehead down, my T-zone pretty much. And then I use Fawn and Mink to do my contouring. So again, Cool Beige and Natural for my highlighting, and then Fawn and Mink for my contouring. And then I also use the contour kit to set my contour. So I always do cream first and then powder after, and then I use the RCMA to set my highlights. And then I use my Anastasia Glow Kit, the Ultimate Glow Kit, to do my highlight. So I hope you can, I hope it's as poppin' as it is in person. I don't know if you can see it that well. Probably it's because of my light, but so I just mix all the colors. You can see that here. They're all pretty like golden. And I love gold highlights, so I kind of mix all of them to do my highlight. And then for my lips, again, you guys, I did the NYX Suede Liner in Sandstorm and Anastasia Liquid Lipstick in Stripped. And then for my brows, I used the Dip Brow in Dark Brown. And I go over it with my Dark Brown Duo powder. So that's how I did my eyebrows. And I think that's pretty much it. Do you guys have any other questions before we close out? Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, Mayela. Okay, so you can buy Anastasia from Beauty Bay if you're in the UK. My eyelashes are Grand Glamour Vegas nail lashes. And then as far as purchasing Anastasia, you want to go to their website, and they kind of let you know all of the people that are genuine that they sell to, so that way you know you're buying genuine Anastasia products. So don't hold me to that store in the UK. Always go to their website first to make sure that you're buying genuine Anastasia products, because they have a list of the distributors, the people that they sell to. Thank you, Barbara. Okay, well, I think that's pretty much everything. Just a reminder, everybody, if there's anything that I didn't get to as far as like questions, this is live, but once we go off, the video will still be up, so you'll be able to see it and refer to anything that that I used. So I think I pretty much said everything that I used in here. I hope I didn't miss anything. I don't think that I did. Again, my Instagram name, it's in the title, but it's at Beaute By Eternity. So it's BEAUTE, BYETERNITY. So I spell beauty a little bit different than normal. But yeah, that's my name. So it's beauty with an E instead of a Y. So I think that is all. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I truly, truly appreciate it. All of my friends and all of my family that tuned in, I love you guys so much. And all of my fans and everybody that enjoyed this look and had nothing but positive things to say, I really appreciate you guys. And go follow me on Instagram, and I hope to see you guys again on here soon. Bye.